Oh. I know one. I know one. The criminal. It's the holiday season. Welcome in, Elizabeth. Why aren't you at school? Welcome back, Jacob. Why don't you get school on a Tuesday? That seems weird. I'm not challenging it. It just seems weird. Might have skipped, but hey, that's all right. I'll be honest with you. The reason we weren't live yesterday morning is son was homesick. He probably could have made it through the school day, but I wasn't going to force him to go. He did not feel great. Look at those icicles. Sheesh. He got sick Sunday night, and I told him not to push it. Yeah, I'm with you on the half-day stuff. There is no point. Like, either take the day off or don't. And I know why they do it, because they still get credit for the day as far as the numbers of days that they had school open, but it's dumb. Elizabeth, you don't have to answer to me. There's no requirement that people be here or not be here. We just appreciate that anybody's willing to spend any portion of their time in this shenanigans. Because obviously, if nobody ever showed up, there'd be no point in doing it. But I'm not going to lie to you. I would say that given the stuff I have seen that Mama showed me in other lives, given the choice, I'd rather be here where people actually talk to each other and have conversation and community, as opposed to those other lives where people are just doing like wacky stuff and trying to get people to give them money and subscribers. Am I okay to go? Because your stop sign's not out. So it's not a good sandwich for breakfast. Well, you're about to see one get eaten for breakfast, Elizabeth, because Dad doesn't do traditional breakfast, and I have half a sandwich that I'm about to delete for breakfast. Well, I can tell you should always eat snow the first 24 hours. After that, it can get contaminated. So, just an FYI. Do 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 do. Do 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 I bet Jacob could get down on some like cheese and cold cuts for breakfast and put it with bread. That just makes it a sandwich, so why not? I could be wrong. Jake might think I'm a crazed lunatic like you, Elizabeth, but I don't want to see Meghan Trainor. So I'm not trying to win your concert tickets. Jacob will be burb. I don't know that I believe that after the last time he told me he'd be burb and then went and watched Lord of the Rings. That's hilarious, the ghost. I couldn't see that one until the until I was at that red light. But that's a great call. That's a great call. I can't see it for sure because I'm driving, Elizabeth. So yeah, I think if you touch it and go to the channel, you'll get it. But that's it. I am not a Meghan Trainor fan, and I'm listening to a Christmas music station, and that's the tickets they're giving out this Tuesday. Like, yeah, you can keep those tickets. Meghan Trainor does look like, if you're familiar with the multiverse, she looks like a Meghan Trainor that would be pulled out of a different portion of the multiverse. The present one. Hey, I know the house. Oh, well, that's not good. Anthony's driveway is no bueno. Baby, now that you're in the chat, was there a box outside when you left? You like Jimmy Buffett? For real? I'm not gonna lie, that is a hot take for somebody your age, in my opinion. I don't yuck others' yums, but man, I am not a Jimmy Buffett fan. Whew. Yeah, so when I went to leave for school, there's a Amazon box sitting on our front stoop that was all wet and iced over. And I'm like, they're making like 7 a.m. deliveries now? And you can see where the gentleman walked and messed up our front yard. Could have been a lady. I don't know. No, we weren't robbed at all. It was here. It just... I don't know when they started delivering at 7 a.m. That was just really, really, really weird. There's Santa, everybody. By everybody, I mean Elizabeth and Mama. Because I don't think anybody else is in here. Depends where you're at, Elizabeth. So, like, that'll give you a good barometer. So it's about total, it's about 16 inches. But some areas, there's a table under that. Some areas got more because of snow drifts. Some got a little less. Some have had some melt. Some have not. So it all depends where you're at. And there's the family. It is. It's a good looking hand. I mean, come on. It's a good looking hand. But that wasn't the hand that was holding the phone. Hi, buddy. Okay. Now it's make a breakfast time. I hear you, Licorice. I know, Licorice. Okay. Give me a sec. Sorry. As always, I'm trying to do too many things at one time. Yeah, check my meeting schedule. I gotta all sorts of fun stuff. Okay. You guys and your Dexter. See, this is one you can talk about all day long, Jacob. I have no intention of going back to it. No intention. Like I said, I think I watched the first season and then I was like, meh. Whew. Here, now I can see the chat easier without having to crane my neck. So what are you guys asking for from Santa? That's a question I want to know. Like, what's the hot ticket item for you two guys? I wouldn't ask if I didn't want to know. You can ask Mama if she's still here. Dad doesn't wait and mince his words. I don't waste time either. Now, I know you also had a birthday that just happened because you share it with somebody. And so I'd also like to know what you got for your birthday. And if it was anything you wanted for your birthday. Morning, bud. I'm getting two big things. What I want from Santa is Dexter's gloves. Like, are you being serious in real life? Like, you want like a prop from the show, or you like being facetious? And the beep, and the beep, and the beep. Oh, for my birthday, I got a personalized saddle. It was personalized with my name and everything. That's awesome. What's for breakfast, Bod? It's a leftover focaccia, Italian focaccia sandwich. With a few crisps, as you would call them. So Dad doesn't like traditional breakfast. I think you guys have realized that. So I just toasted up the focaccia. And now I'm about to put the sandwich fixings back on. If I can try to match up how it went. But I really don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to do the best I can. So there we go. As Bod would say, there's me sandwich. Got pepperoncini mix, salami, capicola, pepperoni, provolone, arugula, Italian dressing, parm, the whole nine. I'm gonna have that with some crisps, and that'll be breakfast. And for Christmas, I'm getting a tractor. I begged my grandma for 7-layer cookies. Like, what are we talking tractor? Like we talking combine tractor? Are we talking like a lawn tractor? When we say tractor, what are we talking about? And you don't like pineapple at any time, Jacob and Elizabeth? I think Bod, is it you or Matt that's a pineapple guy? But I could see how most people would say that's lunch, and it is leftover from a lunch. But since I don't like traditional breakfast items, lunch has become Dad's breakfast more often than not. A standard breakfast for me, no lie, is just cold cuts with cheese. It's actually really good, Bob. But also bear in mind, when you get up at 5 a.m., I didn't break my fast, hence breakfast, until now. I mean, I've been up for 3.5 hours. For a lot of people, after 3.5, 4 hours, they are having lunch. I'm not going to lie, arugula should be on all deli sandwiches. Arugula is delicious. It's my typical American breakfast, yes. Mine. I would not say it's a typical American breakfast by any means. Most American breakfast is sugar, sugar, followed by more sugar. And when I say sugar, it could be syrup, it could be pastry, donut, carbs, you name it. And then maybe an egg or two on the side. There you go, Elizabeth. That's a good deal. And Bob, are you typing back at me when I said arugula? And you can ask Mama. This is what Dad eats for breakfast. This is this is not me trying to be weird for YouTube purposes. I would say, Pooch, what Elizabeth had is a typical home cooked breakfast. And the problem, Bod, I have is I do not like sugar. I don't. I'm a savory and salty guy. Diabetes got nothing on me. Blood pressure, on the other hand, in fairness, Elizabeth, I think Bod could go either way all day long. Bod's an eater. Bod enjoys him some food, and usually pretty good food. So I'm betting he could go either way. Italian sub sandwiches or a good hearty breakfast. I like to get my ratios right. So last bite plus 2 chips, done and done. Leave no man behind, and we're good to go. Now it's time for my allergy pills. Because basically Dad is allergic to everything, including his own reflection. Got my coffee. Time to start the work day. Oh. I said the same thing, Elizabeth, the first time you said it. So I was thinking it was like rolled up bacon. And what he means is buns. So bacon buns. So a little bit of bacon in the dough to make the bun for your hamburgers. I thought the same thing the first time I heard it. And this officially is Dad's office. So Mama works from home some of the time. Dad's office is home. And it's been that way for years. Where are we at? Not much happened after I left there. I had to check the emails to make sure nothing crazy came in. Because I do actually have to go to work. So before I forget to say it, the schedule for today will be, I probably will not be doing a live going to pick up. I have one of the things I did when I just walked away. So I checked my meeting schedule, and my meetings put me in a position that unfortunately I will not be able to attend that. Um, Elizabeth, I would tell you if I was a programmer or anything computer related, this whole YouTube journey would have probably been a heck of a lot easier. A heck of a lot easier. Um, I had to learn everything from scratch. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, whether it's short form, long form, or anything in between, all editing is 100% done on my iPhone. I use iMovie on the iPhone. But going back to the schedule, we have a basketball game tonight, and it's not a long drive, but it's a decent drive. So we will drive there, we will be live, and then after the game we'll be live again. So that'll be the schedule tonight. So probably about 5 o'clock our time, 4:45 our time. We'll be live again, and it's 8:30 right now. And going back to what I do, I will say that, yeah, I don't talk about work much in this because I try to separate church and state. I'm very big on compartmentalizing because certain things bring me more joy than other things do, if that makes sense. And so I'd like to get in the right mindset so I can be in the correct mindset here and turn the other stuff off. But Jacob's right. I am in the world of business. So, but I try to, as Scrooge learned, to make mankind my business. Because that movie, since I was a kid, hit hard. Where he's like, I was a good man of business. You know, mankind should have been your business. I got a funny feeling, Jacob, you're going to knock out an algebra test. Just a funny feeling. I think you'll be good to go. And Mama's right. Yeah, even at home with son and Mama, I talk work during work hours. When work hours are over, I focus on the important things. But that being said, until this thing does anything to support a certain lifestyle, I still have to do the 9 to 5 job, which means, unfortunately, I do have to duck out here. Well, Elizabeth, my grandma's famous saying, and she always said that I was the smart one, but she always used to say to other people and about other people all the time that when God was handing out brains, they thought God said pains and they ran and hid because she thought that the majority of people had no brains. How long ago was my trip, Jacob? Actually, a week ago today, I was flying out. So I flew out, was leaving for the airport like 10 a.m. is when I left for the airport. So about an hour and a half from right now, last week, is when I left. We'll be back tonight, Bod, at least for 2 more. At least 2 more. The trip there and the trip back after the game. Yeah, that she had a lot of good sayings, and that was one of them. But she always told me, and she had a nickname for me, and that's neither here nor there. Maybe at some point in a dad's story in a future live, I'll give you that. But she always said, I was the exception. Next time I see you, I'll probably know what your job is. Next time you see me, what, were you not going to see me for a while, Jacob? What's going on? All right, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye for now. We will see you this afternoon if something changes for some reason with my meetings, because it is a possibility that the one could get canceled, because it occasionally does get canceled or goes very, very, very short, I will be doing pickup that would be on the DIY channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys later tonight on this channel at about 5:30, which is, or 4:45, I should say. Really 4:45. Which is a little over 8 hours. So, take care, everyone. I will see you guys later. Thank you for all you do. You're the best. And until we see you next time, have a fun day.